Okay, so this is my favorite printer. It's a bed slinger and it's actually less than 400 US dollars. And this is the SparkX i7. And by the way, I'm Rosie.
I prefer an enclosed printer. My name is Kevin. This is the Creality K2 Plus. This is the biggest, best, fastest. I love this printer. You're gonna like this one.
Stop. So let's talk about 3D printing and how it actually works.
Sounds good.
Right.
What? Oh, me. Okay, well, a 3D printer can make any shape.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't have to be squares or boxes. You can see everything here was 3D printed. And then you put a whole bunch of layers together and it gets bigger.
Right.
And then eventually you get a model in the shape of whatever you want. So it doesn't have to be square things or round things. You can literally make any shape you want with multicolors. Basically, it's putting down thin layers at a time. And you can see it's not solid inside either.
It's kind of like hollowed and it has some weird patterns on it.
Oh, you won't see this. This is just called infill. So all of these prints have that. You just, when it's finished printing, you don't see it. Yeah. So basically the inside is not solid plastic and it's not hollow. You need some strength so you can't crush it, and maybe some weight. So you can add or remove more infill to make it heavier or lighter, stronger or weaker. Depends on what you're printing.
So basically how 3D printer works is it just prints layer by layer, right?
Right.
Why would I want to triple my money to buy a printer that can print identical things?
Because I have an answer for that.
Wait.
But I have an answer.
I want
But I have an answer.
best thing. Let me finish.
Okay, you go ahead.
I think actually bed slinger is not bad. I mean, it works like, the way that it prints is also really cute. It just goes like a little table that's shaking. It's not like an enclosed printer. I could do whatever I want with the bed slinger. It's really easy to set up. It's less than 5 minutes to set up the entire thing. I'm not only talking about like the printers. You could actually start printing things within 5 minutes. And the size of it, I like the size of it. It doesn't take up too much space in my house. And also it has a little light bar right there.
Progress bar.
Yeah,
is
you can
nice.
see the progress when you're printing. So basically I could just see how my print is like while I am working on something. I just look from my desk and I know what's going on. As a beginner myself, I really like that printer. It's easy, and with the nozzle part as well, it doesn't require any tools. And I honestly don't want to use any tools. I don't want to change greasing and taking off the screws. It will damage my nails. This is money. This is money.
I do like the ease of use of that. I don't think the K2 Plus is necessarily bad for beginners though, because it does come fully assembled like that. It's not like you have to build it. It's big, and when you get it, it's heavy. You need help to lift it, but it's pretty much assembled. Takes a little more time. It's definitely not 5 minutes. It's gonna take you a little more time. However, because it's enclosed, instead of this action, the print starts up here and the head moves around and the print just goes like this. And the print head doesn't ever move up and down. The print does. The print slowly moves down as it gets printed. So it starts at this layer and then slowly moves like this. And then the X and the Y are actually combined. It's called Core XY. So those two motors actually work together to move the X and the Y faster and more efficiently. So you can hit speeds that are faster. So it does print at a higher quality and faster, but not super noticeable for beginners. To be honest, if there's a filament that I want to use, my K2 Plus can use it. So yours is good for PLA, PETG, for basic beginner filaments. Anything you want to print for in your house, all the best colors, absolutely yours can do it. Mine can too. But if I want to print things that are going to be used outside, if I want to print things that are going to be used in an engine bay or on my car, I need a more advanced machine. I'm future-proofing myself by getting the biggest, best machine right now. So if a filament comes out or if I need to do something, I will be able to print it, for sure, 100%. Your machine, let's say you could print 3 across and 3 deep. You could print 9 of these at a time. My bigger build plate could probably do 5 by 5. So you can print 9 of these at a time. I can print 25 at a time. How many colors can your printer print?
4 colors. 4 colors, yeah.
The K2 Plus can do 16.
He has the worst color taste of all the people that I know. It can print more color, but I don't really need that at the moment.
If you don't need that right now, that's fine.
I just want to try out about 3D printing, and also I want it to be easy to use. I don't want to spend too much money on 3D printing yet. I just want to make sure that my print is better and also is stable, and it plays a little tune. And by the way, the i7 actually help you to save filament when you're printing multicolor too, though.
Okay.
So filament is money.
100% true.
Filament is
100%
money.
true.
Like with the material, yeah.
Your printer wastes less filament on color changes than my printer does. That is 100% true. And mine doesn't play a little tune and doesn't have the progress bar. 100% true. 3 features that your printer has that mine does not.
If you're a beginner, go for this fork, guys. It's just so easy to use it. If you have ever tried to change the extruder or the nozzle, or try to fix the nozzle clogs on the K2 Plus, and you don't like using tools, you're a person like me, you don't really like using tools, or you have pretty nails too, you don't want it. You don't want that one.
How dare you?
So probably, in my opinion, as a beginner, it's really great for me for the i7. Everything, it's just easy to set up, easy to print, and stable. And if you're looking for more advanced, then I guess it's yours.
All in one, ready to go. Never have to upgrade.
Yeah.
And I want to talk to you about my nails. What's wrong with my nails? I also think they're pretty.
No way.
You heard her. You heard her when she was talking about the printer, right? I love the cute little lights. Oh, it makes a sound at the beginning of it. Oh my gosh, it's like I work in the Hello Kitty factory sometimes. Beyond printers, we have 3D scanners. I was able to scan my face and 3D print it, so I didn't need to design the file. I can actually scan myself.
Scan yourself.
They walked around me, scanned me. And then, believe it or not, other people wanted this. They wanted to turn my head into a marble game. And then I just put it on the 3D printer. This is a 3D print.
If I want this, do I have to be a designer?
Probably for that part you do, but you don't have to worry about this stuff right now. To be honest, even without a 3D scanner, forget about 3D scanners for now as a beginner, you can download files online. These files are all available online. Creality Cloud is the website. You can just go online, find free files, print it, send it to your printer and print it. Simple, simple, simple. It can be as easy as you want it to be. And then as you want to be more creative, you can learn 3D design, obviously. You can learn how to use a 3D scanner. You can add all of these things to your repertoire. Ooh, that's a French word.
I don't have to be a designer.
No, for sure not. I'm not. And we've got Creality Cloud. People have designed hundreds, thousands, probably hundreds of thousands of free files.
Yeah.
People design, listen, you don't have time to scan my face and design a ball game on my head. Don't worry, somebody's already done that for you. So you can just download that file for free and print it yourself. Isn't that a comfort? Aren't you happy?
Right, it is comfort, but I'm not sure if having your face in my house is comfort.
I feel like the K2 Plus is a good beginner printer, but it is big and it is expensive, like you say.
Yeah, so it's just like different options for beginners right now. There's not a perfect big printer or a wrong printer, wrong choice for you to go for.
Yeah.
It's just having fun and give it a first shot about 3D printing. You wouldn't know you want it until you have it, right?
I kind of lean towards whatever you think is right, I think is wrong. Like that's kind of my personality, is like if you have a strong opinion about something, I'm gonna say, well, I think the opposite. I don't think there's any right or wrong answer. You're going to like 3D printing.
So just get a printer first and start doing 3D printing.
Yeah, honestly, join us.
You're gonna get...
Honestly, buy a printer, get some filament, and then download some files.
Whether it's bed slinger or enclosed printer, it's 3D printing. 3D printing is fun.
Thanks for watching, guys. This is Kevin and Rosie.
Make sure you guys like and subscribe.
And we'll see you next time.